Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for a 1/12 scale, and this is a 3A figure, and we're looking at the Dropcloth V1. This is from the World War Robots series, and I already got the first one, Harold. Now we're getting the number 2 and number 3 out of the 9, the shitty 9. Yeah. Now this is going to be a blind review. I know little or none at all about this, but the design and aesthetic, I got drawn to it. Yeah. Kind of the same way I got into the acid rain figures. It's nice. Also, interestingly, this is a 3A figure. Usually 3A figures are upwards 300 plus. They are really high-end collectibles. Well, this one's particular is about 100. So not as high price, although I mean if you get 3 of these, that's, you know, the other cost of the other ones, but not too bad. What I'm trying to say, it's a lot easier to collect. Here we go, 3A, the Rim Patrol Unit, and there's again, there's gonna be 2 inside, and that's pretty much it for the box art. I just want to go over it, and let's take a look inside. Alright, inside here, it's kind of nicely packaged. So there is a bit of space, and this kind of keeps the figure intact, having this clamshell. Basically, we are getting 2 identical figures for the most part. We do have a Unit 23 here and a Unit 87. Yep. And they're kind of like grunt suits. Yeah, really cool. I'm going to go ahead and take them out of packaging, and let's take a look at them individually, and maybe we can find some differences. Alright, so for size, I actually kind of find it interesting. I thought they're going to be all the same height, but apparently it differs. So just quickly, Harold here is about 7.5. Well, it kind of looks like it's 7 here, but it's the camera's in an angle. About 7.5. Then the patrol units are about 6. Yep. So they're about inch and a half, a bit shorter, but you get 2 of them. They're kind of interesting. Alright, we got number 23 here. He looks great. He got that awesome paint job, weathering, and even the wash. He got that stain even on his apron. I really like how they also do the duffel bags, or kind of like the knapsacks. Yeah, even the stitches there are all included. Even this part here, the clasp. It's made of plastic, but they're not functional, but it looks great. Although this part here, it does have Velcro, and yeah, it's cool that they made this. They're attached in a way that you can just pull them up here, and you can use, or you just pull this down to get it in there. Also on the back here, we see there's a pistol holster. There's 2 of them. Yep. More knapsacks here on the back. Yeah, just great detail. Let's take a look at that pistol here. I'm not sure what kind of pistol this is, but it looks nice. Some nice details there. Alright, so let's go over the articulation. Start with the head here. So the head is on a ball joint, it seems, and not sure if you can see the eye. It's right there. There's not much details to it. It's just a black piece with a few like notches on the side. Might be more lens for him. So we can move this around, as you can see here, and kind of tilt it from side to side. It is on a ball joint. Now for the shoulder, it seems like it's those double jointed or double ended joints. I'm saying double-ended ball joints. So there's a ball joint inside the torso and on the shoulder here, and some of which you kind of have to kind of break it in because there are paint, and also there might be some paint chipping as the joint is painted. Yep. So just use caution, and even though you're rubbing the paint, it's a joint. And the overall weathered look, I think it'll be fine. And moving on, we also have a bicep swivel here. and an elbow joint, which is a little too stiff. There we go. 90-degree bend. Yep. Really nice. And on the wrist, we have a ball joint here as well. Yep. There's also screws to hold this whole hand together, and you got segmented digits. And each one is individually segmented with an extra one for the thumb. Since we only have 2 here, but this one has 3. Got the rest of his fingers. And this is really cool, and yet seems like really fragile also. I mean, you got that ball joint there, but it's really small. Quite surprised it holds together quite nicely. Here we go. And actually, I just want to try it. Let's put on the pistol here. So to put this on, we're just gonna have that trigger finger first. Put in that space right there. Wrap the fingers in. Then we have the thumb. And there we go. So actually quite cool that we're able to hold that, and as well as a lot of other like weapons. Yep. Really nice. Although, let's see if I can try to... I think he does have a little bit of trouble having a closed fist. It's mostly like this. Since I don't think the... Actually, wait. Oh, you can. There we go. I think that's the closest you can for a closed fist. Moving on the bottom here, let's move with the apron on the side. There is a ball joint right there on the torso. I had to kind of free the joint at first. It was kind of stuck. And this is pretty much the waist, which allows you to move side to side. And also, the way it's connected to the leg, it's on that angle joint. I don't think there's a ball joint right on the crotch area. So that's how it's connected. Yep. And similarly to the elbow, the knee here, bends also. Yep. And there's a tie swivel, I believe. And it looks like there should be. Nope. Okay, I thought there was one. I would assume they would make the same. I guess there is not. So the only way to swivel is from the waist there. Then you have the ankle joint. Kind of like your standard one. It does have some grooves for the soles. Really nice. So I kind of wish you do have that swivel on the leg here, just for dynamic poses. But he'll be just standing. There we go. Yeah, really cool. And for the most part, the other guy will be the same. But there is another accessories, and I'm gonna have him hold this. You could even do a wheel with 2 pistols. Since I have another one here, maybe I'll do that. Let's take a look at the other one, number 87. Alright, looking at 87 here, he's almost the same as him. Other than the 87 here, maybe slight variance on how it's weathered. Because I think that might be handmade, and it varies. He does have the same 2 pistol. So for the most part, same figure. Yep. Right, so for this one, I want to demonstrate of the other weapon they have, and it's the same weapon. So each will have 2 pistols, and each will have a rifle. So you got one here, and let me get the other one right here. Each one also has a magazine, which is attached underneath, like so. It's a cool looking weapon. And what's this? Oh, it's spring loaded. That's really cool. There's a spring inside, and you can have this push back. Oh, that's a really cool gimmick. Although you probably don't want to keep it in there. It'd be cool if you actually load like a little bullet there or some sort of ammo and shoot it. You got a little spring action there, but that's really nice. Alright, so putting this on, we're just gonna push this in. There we go. To get that trigger finger first. There we go, wrap around, and I think we got it. That just get the thumb. The thumb, I kind of wish it goes this way, but more like it's like this because how the joints are towards the base of the hand. Yep. It's not too bad though, but there. I got a little problem with the pinky. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, it's really nice. Let's push this a little closer to the shoulder. There we go. And you get that little well, I guess this, it's kind of like a submachine gun. This is the Thompson. I'm not too familiar with my knowledge about the different armory out there. It's a loose thread. And there you go. So yeah, this is really nice. Really cool. Alright, I want to demonstrate that they can kneel. And it's amazing. Just the articulation on this, guys. Really cool. And I think that pretty much wraps up the review. And there you have it. That's pretty much the review for number 2 and number 3 out of the Shitty 9. Yep, really great figures. I really like them, and hopefully the future ones will hold the same kind of intriguing design that I really liked. I think the next one is the Headhunter, I think, the black one. And that'll be number 4, and I think we got 5 more after that. Yep, can't wait to see the other designs. But yeah, this is really great, really interesting figures to have. They are towards your high-end collectible. They're about 100 for each set. So just heads up. Anyways, that's about it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try my best to answer that for you. But otherwise, that's pretty much it for the review. Hope you guys like it. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.